Our first video will be on the music theory online learning pathway and how to use the Google Classroom associated with that pathway. So first of all, one of the really cool things, I'm going to go to the stream first. One of the cool things that I've learned about using Google Classroom to stay organized, because I know that it must be pretty difficult with all of the different teachers, Google Classrooms out there, and just trying to figure out when things are due and what you need to do. Right here under your pull down, there's a to-do list, and that's what I would be using. I've been using that as people ask questions and submit them, but the to-do list will basically pop up everything you need. So I'm basically watching right here people that have turned in anything, and then as you ask a question, you might not be getting a grade, but I'm returning it just so I can clear you off of my list. So people will ask, why are you returning these questions? Because it just helps me stay organized right here. So that's just a really great way for you to stay organized. Let me get back to music theory. So we are going to be using two functions of this classroom the most. So that would be the stream and classwork. I have disabled all notifications of when I post classwork on the stream. So the stream will basically just be like pertinent announcements, new resources, things like that. I'm going to try to keep the stream very clean just so it doesn't get cluttered. And basically it'll just be announcements from me. So just think about it that way. Instructions, announcements, that type of thing. The stream just gets really clogged if we continue to try to post everything that we're doing in the classroom on there. So you'll want to check the stream. And then classwork, I've created different labels. Basically, you won't see all of that. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure on your page it'll look a little bit different, but you'll get the gist of it from this. But announcements, this document right here is for all four streams. So people asking questions about all four streams, it's all coming to this document. So as I update the one document, it's being pushed out to all four. If we need a separate music theory frequently asked questions document, then I'll upload that to this area. Interact would be, this is where you put questions if you're not able to interact with me on my virtual office hours. Resources, we're going to be using two resources for the beginning of this. I'm going to make two separate videos on how to use Tone Savvy and Online Music Theory. I'll make separate videos. Basically, Online Music Theory has lots of drills and exercises to kind of get you moving and learning about music theory. And Tone Savvy actually has assignments that assess you on some of those areas and then give me a score and feedback to me to log in for credit. So also the links. So the Tone Savvy login page is right here. And again, I'll go over that into the next video. This is a paid resource, but it looks pretty neat. I've never messed around with it, but as I come up with new resources and new things that I find, I'm just going to be throwing them into this classwork feed and maybe even making new labels over here. So check back if you're wanting to look into music theory and learn different aspects of it. I'll be throwing out resources as I find them today. So Monday for me will be just dedicated to music theory. So next week I'll look for your assignments and make sure that those get logged into the gradebook, and then post new content for the following week's assignments. So you just want to check back on Mondays. Sorry, I said that incorrectly. You don't want to just check Monday, but if you're going to use music theory pathway, then you're going to look at this throughout the week, and your assignment is due 1 week from today. Then next week, I will take that, log into the computer, and then give out new material or new guidance for a new assignment due the following week. So there's only one assignment due on a Monday. All music theory work will be due on Monday. So pay attention to the next two recordings where I talk about Tone Savvy and Online Music Theory.